So this is week 12, and this is the first week for Access. And I found Access to be pretty easy compared to Excel. Excel, there were some kind of case problems that they were very difficult. But in this case, Access, I found it to be easy. So for this week, it was the database was for Pine Hill, and basically the book asks to create from the blank document and name it as Pine Hill. And the first thing was to create a table named teacher, and I had it to create the primary key ID, which is teacher ID, first name, last name, degree, school, hire date, and this is all the information of the teachers. Okay, when they were hired and the school where they went, and the hire date. Then the second thing, it was the queries, which is the start date. I had to create a query. So let me X out from the teacher's table. Okay. And I'm going to double click on the start date, which is the query. And how to create a query. Just, the book explained to go to query, new query wizard and press OK. And afterwards, just follow the steps. I'm not going to do it because my database is already created. So I'm going to click cancel. But all it does is just gives the information of every single teacher hire date, every single one of them, which is displayed on this table. That's all it says as in a query. The next thing was to create a form. So let me go and X out from query. Create a form and name it as a teacher info. And this displays the teacher's info as in a form. In order to create a form, I went to create and create form and just follow the steps. And all the information of the teacher's info is displayed. I'm going to go to the navigation keys right here. We go to the next one. I don't know if I'm able to see it, but I'm trying my best. Let me see. And then this one, it shows all the way to the last professor, the last teacher. And then you can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with this. Okay. The next thing, so let me go X out from the teacher's info. The last thing was the reports. In order to create report, basically the only feature that was used in this access in this database was the create feature. When I went to report and create a report right here, and all the teachers list appear as a report. The only thing that I had to do in this sheet was to adjust it to make sure that everything fit on one page because the length, it was kind of long, so I had to make sure it fit in there. Everything is displayed here, and let me see, and then as you can see, it's page 1 of 1, and then it's 12 teachers at the end. So there were two questions that I had it to be answered, and the first one was, why create a database when a spreadsheet can do the same as a database? And I believe that, there's a big difference. It depends what's the purpose of you creating that, either Excel sheet or a database. An Excel spreadsheet can do the same as a database, but Access provide a storage solution for information that can be recalled across the multiple plays. In other words, Access is a digital store of information. And the other hand, Excel is just, it's used for data analysis, in this case numerical. And I believe that's the difference. It depends why is the purpose of creating this sheet. One is for you to store data management. The other one is to analyze data, numerical data. So it depends what's the purpose of the usage of this sheet. I believe, that's the difference between creating one from the other one. I hope you like my presentation and have a good evening. Thank you.